Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I am so excited because I have the fall My Trove box, which has been sent to me for review by the amazing Corinne. Yes, it has been a while because we skipped the summer subscription box. There were still boxes, there were still amazing deals to be had over at My Trove box, but we're back to our subscription. We are back to fall, you guys. It is just around the corner. It definitely doesn't feel like that at my house. I have been dealing with some very warm temperatures in my travels and just in my own home, but this box has got me ready for fall. She already posted all the spoilers. You've probably seen them, but of course it is always so much fun to unbox with you. So in case you forgot, I will leave all the details for you in the description box below, of course, but the box is $2.45 per quarter, but she is getting us these items and you are saving like 40% or more on if you went out and tried to put this all together yourself, obviously. Plus $18.95 in shipping, I believe. Now I do have my code, which is always available to you for the whole year. You can get $15 off using the code HiNoel15 as long as you are applying it to that subscription box, which is already $2.45. Or if you just want to shop in the store, you can do that too. As long as you are spending at least $100, you can get that $15 off using that code. I'll leave all of the details for you in the description box below. The shipping for the marketplace, I think, is $15.95. So just keep aware of all the different pricings and everything, but basically with that code you're pretty much getting free shipping, which is also amazing considering the size and the heft of the My Trove box. Ta-da! All right, so of course I have to put this down next to me. I opened it up and I was like, all right, my arms need a little bit more of a workout. So we're going to have to open it up carefully and then I will set it down carefully. And we will first enjoy the gorgeous tissue paper that comes in different colorways. I'm always excited to see which one we're gonna get. There's like this beautiful crimson, like a forest green, and a dark like royal blue. Always love all of it. And one of the things that we always get, which is right on top this time around, is the My Trove Box jute bag. These make great gift bags. They make great bags just for toting things to and from your car. I have like a stack of them in my trunk. So yes, I use them for groceries and farmers markets. I use them just when there's a couple things that don't fit in your bag when you're going on that road trip or you're going to spend the night somewhere. And I am that nice friend that will sometimes let my friends and family keep them, and then they're always so happy because it's got the super comfy straps. That is one of the best features, that comfortably goes over your shoulder, and they're soft and squishy, so they're not gonna like dig in, and the bag does have some nice structure to it. So yay, always happy to get another one of those because then I don't feel like so I don't feel so protective of the ones that I have in my trunk. I'm like, all right, maybe if you're nice to me, I might let you have one of these. So inside she does, of course, have a beautiful letter for us. There's a QR code that will tell us all about the magazine, and in the magazine she'll tell us about some of the makers of the products inside. She'll show us styling tips for how to put them around in your home. And then on the back we have what's called the nitty-gritty, where she tells us some of the variations that might be available for customization, and we also just hear about the items themselves, and that's what I usually focus on in these unboxings. The vibes are here in the letter. The, like, you know, design inspiration is in the newsletter or the magazine, and then this is what you guys are trying to see here in the unboxing. But it says, there's something about fall that makes home feel even more special. So true. All right, well, we'll read that stuff if we have time because I know you guys want to see this stuff. All right, I'm going to prop this up in front of me. So there are two items. There's a total of 6 plus the tote. There's 2 items where there's variation. One of them she will surprise you and choose for you, and one of them you get to pick your own. So I'm just going to carefully unbox this stuff because, as you know, very little space. I've been thinking about redoing this office space and doing more like a futon, like pull-out couch situation back here with a little like coffee table, probably a trunk coffee table because I need like storage space, and then getting a new desk and bookshelf, which you guys never see because it's a mess. That was like put on hold by another project, so one of these days I'll change up my background. Who knows? By the time I get around to it, I might not even have this channel. We'll see. Okay, all right, so on the very bottom, oh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. This is, okay, so when I saw the picture, I was like, oh, that looks like the alpaca throw that I got for myself in Ecuador a few years ago. And by a few, I mean like a decade ago, because it had like the same sort of sheen to it, but this is so much nicer. So it's really dark. Look at that gorgeous color. There might be a couple different color variations because the one that I'm seeing on the sheet has a little bit more of a like turquoisey peacock blue in it. But I love that you can see the texture and the weaving of this alpaca throw. This is amazing from Latitude Zero Goods. Look at those colors, you guys. Look at their richness. I think that's what I love about fall, the richness. So says, this is a reversible alpaca wool throw blanket, warm and ultra soft. This luxurious alpaca wool throw blanket is handmade by artisans from the Andes. 80% alpaca, 20% recycled acrylic. That's probably why it's got like, it's not as like crazy as the ones that I have. It measures 68 inches by 53 with the fringe. Oh, this is so pretty and so soft. I'm gonna have to look at the washing instructions. You can totally wash it. Yes, and you can even tumble dry low. That's amazing. So I've always been scared to like wash my other ones, but look at all those colors. Browns and blues and grays. Oh, and so soft. Okay, I'm gonna put it off to the side. It's a little hot for me to drape it around my shoulders right now, but that will be a happening. Okay, so, oh, this is so cute. We've got our little like drawstring bag. Okay, you guys. And I hope that even if it's been a while since you've gotten your own My Trove box, I hope that you're on the mailing list because she always has fun things going. There's going to be some fun holiday things for sure. When she does those mystery boxes, you guys, those are like such a freaking good deal. Okay, when this was spoiled over on like Instagram and in social media, I was super excited about this because you know I love me a candle. This is the Gilded Bird Candle Snuffer. So I have a lot of candle snuffers now because I love candles, and candle snuffers are really good for your candle health. Instead of like blowing them out, it just keeps the wicks a little bit cleaner, excuse me. Oh, I just got hiccups because I got so excited. So this is our little bird candle snuffer, handcrafted by artisans, I think in India. Yep. This 10.5 textured gold bird snuffer combines functional design with timeless charm. Its substantial hand feel and sculptural form make it a beautiful year-round tabletop accent. So yes, you can keep this out all the time. Look at the detail on the branch handle. It does get thicker at the end. And then look, it's got like a nice big cloche to get those candles out. And then you can also go a little bit deeper sometimes when you have to get in there. So it gives you a little space, like if you're kind of at an angle, that still gives you space to snuff out that candle. So pretty and so lovely to just keep out on your, like even on your tablescape, right? Because it's gold, it's got this pretty bird. You might have all your like pine cones and all your pillar candles all set in the center of your table. And this can totally stay out. That's really pretty. Okay. Next, we have, I was excited about this because this is like so my style. All right, you guys. This is the Textured Edge Black Round Bowl. It's a 9-inch aluminum bowl, pairing bold sculptural form with an organic edge and a matte black finish, durable enough for everyday use, yet striking enough for special occasions. It's a versatile accent for serving or display, hand wash only, not dishwasher safe, but you can actually serve things in it. To me, this very much feels like something that you would get like at Volcanoes National Park. It's got like a very volcanic feel to it, very organic with that rough edge, but just really striking, right? Or like a big dinosaur egg that's cracked open. But you could of course make this more of an art piece in terms of putting things in it like pine cones or what have you. You could serve something in it. It could just be a sculptural piece up on your shelf. I think that would be gorgeous as well. You can kind of make it timeless and change it out for each season. I just think that's really, really pretty. It's not so big that it's like you have to have a specific spot for it. You can move around your home. It's got a really nice feel to it. And I like how modern it feels because she's done a really good job, especially this season, I feel like, with mixing very like classic things, almost like vintagey feeling things, with this very modern sculptural style, which you guys know is like my thing. All right, so beautiful, dark colors, feeling fall, feeling the vibes. All right, next, we've got something in a box. So this is one of the items that is, there are variations. It is autumn and winter scented potpourri. So poured by hand in California. So like basically like came from California and shipped over to the East Coast where Corinne is, and then shipped right back to me here in California. This 12-ounce potpourri blends seasonal botanicals with a choice of cozy scents like apple cider cinnamon, harvest citrus, holiday spice, or pumpkin spice. Beautifully packaged in a glass jar, it's a sensory touch that carries your home from autumn into winter. My Trove Box will surprise you with one of these festive scents. So this is not one that you get to pick. Look how pretty that is. I love that you don't have to take this out of this gorgeous glass jar with a leather little handle and a wood top, and it's already got the holes in it so you can smell. Oh, that is so awesome. And of course, if you wanted to do something else with this vessel, like you could totally put a candle in here. Oh, you guys, it's already Advent calendar season where I'm going to say calendar like 20 times. You could absolutely put something else in here and take some of this potpourri and put it in that bowl or wherever else you want, because it's really pretty potpourri. Look at those colors and those big chunky elements like gold nuts and big limp orange slices and pine cones and greens. So I'm guessing this is the winter scent. Let's see. Does it say? I'm guessing this is the winter scent because I'm thinking the apple cider cinnamon would have like apples in it. There is a cinnamon stick in here. There's harvest citrus, holiday spice, or pumpkin spice. How do I know which one it is? It probably says, where does it say? Where does it say, Corinne? Does it say? I'm going to say holiday spice just because of those greens in there. But it doesn't smell it could be harvest citrus. No, I think that would be the more orangey one that's got more orange slices. I'm going to say this is the holiday spice. I don't know. It's from Andaluca Home. Probably actually says here, holiday spice. It's on a very clear label. But I love that she gave us potpourri, which I feel like is making like a comeback, but in a gorgeous vessel that you could just have out. And I like, this is like plug and play. Like I don't have to do anything. It didn't come in a like crinkly bag that now I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna open it and it's gonna get all over the place and it's not all gonna fit in the thing that I want to put it in. And it's like, you know, it's already got the holes in there. It does smell very fresh. So this is just another moment where I'm like, yep, Corinne knows me. So when we get to the item where I did get to choose, I narrowed it down to 2. And then, of course, as soon as I was like, this is the one that I want, she was like, I knew you. I didn't even have to ask. I knew you would want that one. I was like, I know. I'm very predictable. But I feel like that's a good thing, right? Because in some ways, when you're working with you know, home decor subscription box, it's really good if they get your vibe. Like, and that's kind of one of the cool things about these like small businesses where, you know, like, yes, it's a business, but it's really Corinne. So like over the years, she probably starts to get sort of an idea of your style profile when it comes to the customization items. And hey, how freaking awesome is it to have a home decor box where there's customization? I mean, I think that is like huge because yes, you want to find one that like totally fits your aesthetic or is very neutral in some ways, but like being able to customize 1 or 2 pieces every season, 1, that's very rare, and 2, that ensures you're going to like the box. There's a lot of unwrapping to do here. So We don't call it an unboxing video for nothing. This is hefty, whatever it is. Well, I do know what it is because I got the cheat sheet. It is this cool, I was gonna like kind of swear there. Cool cast iron filigree easel. Cool AF. All right, let's see. Cast iron, you guys. So this is what I was talking about, like this kind of like vintage, like not so modern like aesthetic, but somehow that really works when you're going for that sort of eclectic vibe. I feel like it is very modern to like to do some vintage shopping and find like really cool statement pieces. It's an easel. So obviously, you know, this is not like from some cabin from like the 1800s, but it's like cast iron, so it's gonna last the test of time, but with a modern interpretation. So this is gonna be super heavy, so perfect for those giant cookbooks or even just like beautiful picture books that you want to have displayed out like museum style, where you're like, oh, let's do like that full layout and have that be my changing art piece in my entry. Like how freaking cool would that be? Although then you're covering up your really pretty thing. You could use it just for pictures. And of course you can use it for the art piece, which is the final item in this season's box. Look at that detail. So with its ornate filigree design and sturdy cast iron construction, this easel is both decorative and practical, perfect for displaying a framed fine art print, a cookbook, or treasured photos. Look at that. Look at that. So cool. Okay, putting that over here. Okay. Oh, it's got a like nice lean to it. All right, you guys. So there were 5 different, so here's the different potpourris. And then there were 5 different still life images, all with that sort of dark painterly vibe. Frame still life print. Choose from 5 timeless still life styles. Figs, pomegranates, oranges, persimmons, or pears. So I'll show you again. So here's the figs, here's the oranges, here's the persimmons, here's the pomegranates, and here's the pears. So I narrowed it down, like I said, to 2. I was kind of tempted by the pears because I have a thing for pears. I'm not a fig girl in general, even though I like the color. So I did eventually narrow it down to the persimmons, which I feel like are an unusual fruit, but like I grew up with them in Hawaii. So persimmons or the pomegranates. And I did wind up choosing the one that Corinne thought I would choose. So basic. But I chose, guess in the comments below before I show you. And tell me in the comments below which one you are going to choose. By the way, don't delay because there's only a few of these boxes available every season. And of course, you want to be able to choose the image that you want, right? So, wow, this frame is so much like more beautiful than I thought it would be. And what a gorgeous print, because you can see like the texture of the canvas, which you guys are not going to be able to see on camera, but you can actually see that texture. So it looks like an original piece of art. And then it's got this very like antique ornate frame, because we don't just give ourselves postcards here. We give ourselves a framed piece of art with a nice felt backing. It even has the like picture hanging hardware if you want to go that route instead. But I just thought the pomegranates were really good for like winter. They give me fall vibes, yes, but they just like transition really well into a holiday feel. We are actually going to be away for the holidays this year, so I'm going to do my decorating for sure, but I might not do the tree. So I want to have like, I'm gonna work on doing like just a holiday vibe, but without the tree, and I'm excited about it. This is really pretty. It's a little like old school, like very like classic style, very like what you might not think of as my style, but one, the quality of this is really, really nice. I love the size. It's like small, so you could definitely lean it up against a bookshelf as well. Hang it on a wall as part of a picture gallery, or put it on this easel. OMG, how freaking cool, right? I just think that's really pretty. You guys, all of the images are really lovely. The persimmons are especially lovely because they've got that like peach vibe. But I just thought this, and I love pomegranates too. They are a pain in the butt to open up, but they're beautiful. And I just wanted you guys to be able to see that texture. Look at that detail. Look how pretty that is. I mean, so cool, right? Love. Okay, so we got our 6 items. We got our gorgeous, gorgeous bowl. What are we gonna put in that? We got our gorgeous, super soft throw. Oh, I know what we're gonna put in that, me. We got our amazing little bird snuffer, whoop, which looks great next to our easel and our beautiful framed print. And then don't forget, for those holiday vibes, I'm already, like, it's already making this room smell amazing. We get our potpourri. This is the surprise, but the picture, you get to choose out of 5. So let me know what you're gonna choose. And let me know what potpourri you're hoping for. But let me know which fruit you're gonna choose. Guys, this was a great reintroduction back to the amazing world of my Trove box. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you snag one. You should keep everything for yourself, but also a very good gifting box. Some of these are beautiful gifts as we start to slip into that season and start thinking about that stuff. And just know, you are supporting a small business because she's like a one-woman show here. So thanks again so much for being here. I'll see you very, very soon in my next unboxing. Don't forget, you can save $15 using the link I'll leave for you, but also my code, HiNoel15.